Food Run is back, and with it, the hunt for the best fast food in Los Angeles. During Capcom Cup, we talked fighting games and burgers. Find out Filipino Champ's thoughts on Street Fighter V and Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. PR Balrog discusses the value of properly popping off. And Ryan Hart and Zorine T talk about cultivating a new Street Fighter scene. All this and more on our Capcom Cup episodes of Food Run. So we're here at Umami Burger, and you haven't had Umami Burger, right?
I've never had this.
So we're gonna find out what you think about the burger tier. I don't know how you feel about the burger tier though.
I don't really have a burger tier,
Okay.
but I appreciate good food.
Okay.
I had a fries tier.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your fries tier?
So my favorite fries is actually Wingstop.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, I know. I said my favorite.
Okay.
I didn't say tiers.
Okay.
My favorite is actually Wingstop.
Okay.
But the best one that I've had so far is actually the Jack in the Box curly fries.
Curly fries.
That's the
with
best
the sauce.
one. Yes.
With the buttermilk sauce.
Yes, that's the best one.
It kind of is. It's really good.
Yeah.
All right. So what was your S tier burger?
Esther Burger was In-N-Out.
You're killing me. All right. So should we find out what?
All right, let's find out.
You got the K barbecue. We both got the truffle.
Look at this. This is just greatness. If I don't win the tournament with this, I don't know.
Hold on. This isn't 0-2 food, is it? I've heard about this. Okay. Okay.
This is not one
I'm not trying to set you up for 0-2 food. Talk to me a little bit about your perception of Capcom Pro Tour this year, highs and lows.
Okay, let's start with the highs, obviously. I think in Capcom, like this year's Capcom Pro Tour was actually very successful when it comes to how the community grew from last year. You know, I'm not talking about sales-wise, but just Pro Tour in general definitely got better.
Yeah.
I like that they constantly updated the game with, like, you know, different content and different stuff to make it fresh, you know. And they promise, you know, patches like every year. So those are the good things.
Had its rough moments though.
The rough moments, this is just all bad. First of all, I didn't like that there was like 73 events or something all over the world. It's too many events. I didn't like how the point system were so imbalanced. Why do we have to always make the wheel? This wheel has been created already by StarCraft. They have 5 different tiers of point system. You know, there's no guaranteed spots except for just one, I believe. I also didn't like how you're already qualified to go to Capcom Cup. You got a premier berth, and you are going to a last chance qualifier for a regional final. If you're already qualified, why are you allowed to enter a qualifier for a qualifier to go to Capcom Cup? I feel like that's really counterproductive.
We all know you play an excellent Dhalsim, but it's a very hard character to play and play successfully.
Oh, dude. Yes. Yeah, it's definitely hard.
And
Definitely I think the hardest character to play, in my opinion.
People were pretty high on him at the beginning, right?
Even myself.
They saw what you were. Wow.
Even myself, I thought Dhalsim was really good.
Yeah.
So, you know, but I got stuck with that character because you can't just switch character midway into the season. You gotta have to stick with that because you only have literally 10 months. You have 10 months. On the 5th month, I'm like, damn, my character is actually bad. What can I do? I can't switch halfway because that means I'm gonna fight players who played a good character for 10 months.
Right.
I can't do that at the highest level, so I have to stick with Dhalsim all the way through until the end of the season. Dhalsim, I feel like why he's really hard. I feel that I don't have any burst damage, so I feel like I'm always jogging, but I'm fighting somebody like Usain Bolt is just sprinting all the time, and I can never keep up with him. But I'm not a quitter. I always really go for the W. You know, I never settle for less. I always want the best.
Before we move on, do you want to take another bite?
Sure.
What did you think about yours?
Mine's always awesome.
You got the K barbecue with the kimchi and everything else, right?
Yes.
A burger with fries has to have really good sauce, so we have to try the sauce.
All right, this is true.
You gotta try the garlic.
Garlic aioli.
That works.
Oh man,
It's garlic. It's garlicky.
That works for sure.
I love garlic.
I can't do that. Diablo, whatever.
Yeah, I can do that. either.
Me too.
Give me your general thoughts on Marvel 4. Like the fact that we're even talking about this. What's your thought on that?
I'm very, very excited. You know, this game it's been wanted by the whole community. You know, because everybody loves Street Fighter. Street Fighter always going to be there. You know, it's a very staple brand.
Yeah.
You know, but Marvel also is one of those games, and it's not right to go to Evo and not have a Marvel there. It's just not it doesn't feel right at all. Like.
Yeah.
You know, because you're gonna see the Street Fighter, it was just like a chess.
Right.
It's a very high level, slow pace, but you can definitely understand and appreciate. And before that, you're gonna watch the most craziest, hypest game
I don't know what's
you ever
going on.
see.
I still don't know. I watch Marvel. I don't know.
Nobody knows.
Yeah.
Even if you ever play that game, you don't know what to hit you.
Yeah.
It's just that exciting. You know, you got the characters that you watch when you're young.
Yeah.
Some you watch the movies. Something it gives you a different feel. You know, I'm very excited. I'm kind of disappointed they don't have the X-Men characters. But
because your current team is Magneto,
Phoenix. They're not gonna be there because if X-Men's not there. But at least Dormammu and Doom has a chance to be there, right? Yeah. But they're gonna bring those other characters back because you know if you look at Street Fighter V, they're making it like a service,
right?
And I think it's a good game plan, right, or a platform to make it that way. So the next season they could just add characters over and over again, right? One thing I worry about are the Capcom characters. I kind of don't want to see a Ryu and Chun-Li again. You know what I mean?
But you know we're gonna see.
They're gonna see them, right? But can we put like something unique? You know what I'm saying?
Like who?
Like for instance, like the Devil May Cry series, right? They're
Okay.
very interesting. They have a big fan base. You know,
Yeah.
I know Monster Hunter is a big game overall,
Yeah.
so they should add characters from that as well.
Yeah.
You know, you want this to be something that will promote the game to different audiences all over the world. You know, if I was a developer, you know. I think that would be the best thing. You know, if I was a player, I would I would need you to put Dormammu and Dhalsim there so I could play them. You know, but as a fan of fighting games and what's best for the community, I do think those are the characters that you want to captivate. You know, the general population.
So what's 2017 look like for Filipino champ?
I'm gonna go travel Japan.
That seems to be a theme for a lot of people, especially
Yeah.
this year.
Yeah, so I'm gonna travel to Japan next year, start of season 2, and I'm gonna go to play with the best players in the world. I'm gonna go to like MOB's house or Daigo or Taquitos, Topango, you know, all that stuff. I'm gonna document, you know, what I've learned and what I'm gonna learn, what I didn't know and why I lost. You know, I'm gonna talk about the rise and fall, and also I want to show the world what it takes for a player to actually get better, to become a pro. For instance, like, you know, if you're an up-and-comer, this is what a programmer does.
Right.
This is what a programmer does. This is what we do. Like, you know, when you see the match happen, right? Before that match happened, this is what the pro players actually did. You know, they play and they study. You know, we have notes. You know, we have unlimited notepads of every situation. You know, we memorize frame data. And I would love to show that type of lifestyle. Like, you know, when I wake up in the morning, what's my game plan today? What's my goal today? Who am I going to play with? You know, what are the matches I need to learn? You know, what's my diet? What am I going to do? You know, do I have any attitude problem towards learning? Because I need to fix that. You know, am I not listening to criticism enough? I need to hear more negative stuff about myself so I could learn. I need to watch most of my losses. I don't watch my wins. My win videos, I don't want to watch them at all. I want to watch only the videos that I lose. It's the hardest thing for me to learn. Trust me, it hurts my ego the most. Yes.
Losing, yeah.
Losing, you know, it hurts you already, and watching that and critiquing yourself, like, dude, why did you do that? You know, and I have to talk to myself like that. You know, that's how you get better to the next level. Because in America, it's actually really hard to get better, not because of the skill of the players you play with.
Right.
It's just that since everybody has a job and everybody's far apart, it's not just one trainer right away to play against another EVO champion. It doesn't work that way. It's very, very difficult to set up something.
How much does it help to have the community, the fighting game community?
Oh, dude, the fighting community.
That's like family. I mean, most people that maybe are on the outside looking in, maybe don't always understand that.
Yeah.
You know, gaming communities. There's different gaming communities,
Yeah,
but to me, there's always been something special about the FGC.
Oh, definitely.
You know?
Like, my brotherhood, you know, in NorCal is very, very tight group, you know, and I'm very happy to have great friends like Miky and, you know, my friends like CJ, Hyro, Justin Wong, Golden Boy Neo, Yipes, Mike Ross, Skutex. I could go on, and I'm really, really close friends with those guys, and we go way back, and we never leave each other, you know. So I really feel that bond that I have, like especially Ricky's been there from the start, very supportive, you know. I'm very, very grateful for that. Dude, me and Ricky has been very good friends since the start of Street Fighter 4, you know, and so I'm very, very grateful. She's one of my mentors, and John Choi, for instance, and Alex Vai and Hamafine, so I owe them a lot, you know, when it comes to my gaming success.